This May, ZPP recorded the highest number of incidences where pupils were sent away from school for failure to pay school fees or clear the previous term's arrears. This was in contravention of Section 75 of the Constitution, which guarantees the right to basic education. At the beginning of the academic year, in January, ZPP recorded cases where students' results were withheld because they owed fees. There were 9 cases in Cholocho, Matabele North, of pupils barred from attending lessons because they had not yet paid their fees. Such cases increased significantly this month. All 10 provinces were marked with cases where children were denied their right to education because their parents could not afford to pay fees on time. At Nkanyezi Primary School in Lobengula, Bulawayo, 9 pupils were withdrawn from early childhood development ECD after their parents failed to raise $64. A remarkable number of human rights violations where community members were forced to contribute towards ZANU-PF's initial youth rally in Marondera, slated for 2 June. The rallies to be held in all the 10 provinces are a platform for President Robert Mugabe to launch the 2018 elections campaign. ZANU-PF is targeting mobilizing 100,000 youths per province. In areas like Mudzi and Weza in Mashonaland East, people were coerced into contributing money ranging from 50 cents to $1 in order to ferry supporters to the rally. This went against the will of many people who support the party but could not afford, and those that do not support the party and had no ambitions of attending the event. ZPP is in the possession of a list of teachers' names from Munamba Primary School in Mureo District who were forced to each contribute $1 towards preparations for the rally. It's a violation of freedom of association to force people into contributing funds for and/or attending events of a political party that they do not subscribe to. Provinces with food aid programs are fraught with violations of the right to food. In May, 35 food violations were recorded as compared to 11 the previous month, and 10 in May 2016. Most humanitarian organizations are reported to have folded their food aid programs targeting vulnerable communities. Some village heads, councillors, and political party members have threatened to hamper access to food and other resources to people that do not align themselves to ZANU-PF ahead of the 2018 plebiscite. Food violations are usually conversely related to discrimination. Cases of discrimination escalated to 42 this month as ZANU-PF supporters prepared for the Youth Rally in Marondera in June and used food to lure people to the rally. Only 15 cases of discrimination were recorded in April 2017, 16 cases in May 2016, and 15 cases in May 2015. And it is reported that in Rimba and Dlaka Central, beneficiaries of food aid are told to first pay for transportation of the food. A clampdown on illegal taxi operators turned violent, and a woman, Chieza Mandiziza, was run over by a taxi fleeing municipal police. She sustained serious injuries and died at Chinhoyi Hospital. ZPP notes with dismay the fatalities and injuries caused by the Spikes menace. Other rights that were violated during the course of May include property rights, freedom of assembly and association. Cases of harassment and intimidation were high, and there is a likelihood that they may be on an upward rise as the 2018 election campaigns intensify. Threat levels currently vary across districts, and the determinants are also different. In Harare, Bweza, Mutare, and Masungo, the threat level is mild due to cases of assault, violations of freedom of association, political rights, the right to education, and the right to food. The rest of the districts have a low threat level as violations range between 0 to 9.